What's up, everybody? I'm Nova coming at you with another one. If you watched the Bitcoin video I just did, the sentiment is the same for Ethereum. The only difference is that while Ethereum um, was growing faster than Bitcoin, it too shall fall and will likely fall faster than Bitcoin due to volatility. So, not much new to say here. It's the same dynamic, it's just at a different speed. So, we've got support level down around 1900. Everybody was watching 3600, and I was like, dare I say 26? It came to fruition. That crazy wick came down, and then we bounced back up. Um, and we need to finish the week solid. Like, I would like to see this candle way above here so that we consolidate in this zone. But if we close along this candle, I think, support base might be down around here or even down at 1929. And if everyone is looking at this, I'd probably be looking down here. The ultimate support, if we look left, of course, is 1444, 1450, which was the previous resistance level. We got rejected, and it was for a very long time, and things only ripped after, right? We broke through, we found support, and we ripped. So if we come back down, I don't think we would go below this. I wouldn't put it past it, but I think it's highly unlikely. We've got a lot of chatter that's happened right about here, and I think our support level might actually be sitting right there at, I don't know, maybe around the 2K mark. And as for levels, zoom in a bit more. The 21 week was tested. We did not test the 34. I have a feeling that if Bitcoin continues to swing lower, we're going to test the 34 and maybe even the 50, which means setting up Hail Mary bids maybe just above here. You may actually get that bid. But this wick, I seriously doubt many people grabbed this. Exchanges were probably closing down as they did arbitrage and blah, blah, blah. Too complicated to explain. I don't know half of it myself. What I do know is that this argument continues, and right now the argument is pushing down. A little bit of hopium happening right here, right? We had the wick, came back up, and we opened here. We had a slight dump, and now we're trying to make our way up, and we are going to test resistance on the 21, the 34, and the 50 there. Odds are we're probably going to see more pressure as we get right around the 32. I think if we get up that high, we're probably going to turn and continue down again. We got to start that flag all over again and maybe even recalculate the flag a little lower, right? So this turn, this may be negated, and we may actually be looking at something down here, and then that consolidation, just like Bitcoin, is just going to happen faster with ETH. Same rules for all the other alts. The I don't think I'm allowed to swear, but the crap coins, the ones that are just there to try and grab your money, they're like popcorn, very difficult to predict when they're going to take off. So I don't even really cover them. Just look at the market cap and who the popular ones are. You'll be surprised that some of them are still alive. But I think that's our tangent that we're going, this line of repetition that we're going to be watching. Possible flag forming here. All the other coins will likely follow the same. If Bitcoin's up, the alts will be up, but they may bounce harder than BTC as the Bitcoin dominance loses. And then once alts are done, it'll be Bitcoin's turn again. as people start to flip back over. I think that's it for Ethereum. Pretty much mirror image of what we're expecting, right? So now we have the resistance of these moving averages. We've got to watch to see where the death cross is happening and where the support levels are. And then it will be, I haven't done a GAN box in a while. We need to break 31.35. Possible, but then we'd be fast approaching this right here. And then what's this level? 34.55 might be the turnaround. And if that's the case, let's see if I can find something here. I can't quite get it, but we would be looking at this as the potential bounce and then maybe coming back down and then consolidating, something like that. But we'll worry about that when we get to it. Right now, we're waiting for crypto to sort itself out, create a little more fear. We need a little more desperation. There's still hope. Like people are buying the dip like crazy for sure. So this candle will, well, let's go to weekly for a second. I think next week will be, excuse me, I think next week will be the green candle followed by the scarier red candle, and then maybe we'll be range bound for a bit. That's likely what this story is going to be, and that will depend on how much hope a lot of people have in crypto right now. So I'm sure CNBC will try to pump as much fear as possible so that you can give up your coins, so that the people who are wealthy and late to the party can buy a little bit cheaper. So keep that in mind. Think opposite of what CNBC is trying to tell you, because they're not in the game to make you rich. Anyways, that's crypto, that's ETH, that's Bitcoin. Trade safe.